Hi, it's Matt Savage. I'm here with David Forster, the winner of the Bay 101 Open main event. He won $58,000 plus a seat into the main event of the World Poker Tour, the Shooting Star event. Pretty exciting day for you, and you had a very exciting hand at the end. What happened?
Well, I figured I had the best hand with ace-10 of diamonds. After he raised, I re-raised. I'm surprised he called because he had jack-9. And my plan was to just push all in on any flop because after he called, I think the pot had about 600,000 in it, which is roughly what I had in my stack. And he actually hit the flop with a pair of nines. But the king on the turn and the king on the river made my ace high the best hand. So I finally got lucky on him. I made one bad call against him earlier when I had deuces and he had aces, and I could have let that one go, but I just stayed aggressive and battled back up.
One of the comments you made was that we don't have any antes here in our tournaments, and it's spread limits. A little bit different than a regular no-limit tournament. There's no antes in play, so you made a comment about that. I've heard that a few times in the last one, so we talked about putting antes in. What differences is there for you between spread limit and no limit?
Well, I'll tell you the difference happened in the very first round when we had 20,000 in chips, and a lady raised with aces, and I called with 6-4. Anyway, I flopped 2 pair. We went 4 bets on the flop, but there was no way I could put enough pressure on her to get her to fold aces because of the spread limit, because the most I could bet was 4,000. So anyway, I got counterfeited on the river. I was left with 3,600 in chips, and she didn't even bet the river. But I knew she had aces. I wasn't going to call anyway, so I had to battle back from 3,600. Now, flip side is maybe if it was no limit, I would have pushed all in and she might have still called. But I couldn't give her a bad price for drawing to a better 2 pair. And then as far as antes go, I think it just speeds up a tournament. I like to, especially late in a tournament, raise a lot of hands. And when there's antes out there, it just gives me a better price to do that.
We've had some success in our tournaments here at Bay 101 in the past. We've seen you quite a few final tables, and now we're going to see you in the Shooting Star main event in March. So that's going to be exciting. You're one of the first winners of that, and there are antes in that tournament. What do you expect to see in that tournament?
Well, I love deep stack tournaments and being able to play pots. So I love playing with the pros too. Sometimes I feel like I might have a small edge because being an amateur, I sometimes try to play like a pro, and they don't realize that. So I've done well in that Shooting Star event the last 2 years, and I see no reason why I won't do well again next year.
I think you can hold your own, and congratulations again. Almost 60,000, including the seat to the Shooting Star. Yeah. We'll see you again here in March.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, good job.